There's been a lot of track, but not much field. Well, it's time to get started with some of the field events. And one of the very interesting competitions here in Moscow is the javelin throw. An American by the name of Tom Petranoff, a U.S. record holder who won the Stockholm Grand Prix meet in July 1, but had a very disappointing 10th place finish in the 1984 Olympics, is hoping to make things right. Let's see how he does today. We're going to rejoin our colleague Charlie Neal, who's at Lennon Stadium.
We're back at Lennon Stadium with the javelin competition. Craig Masback is down on the field with one of the favorites.
I'm here with Tom Petranoff. Tom, you're going to explain a little bit, I hope, about what's new in the world of javelin throwing. Why did they bring this new javelin into existence?
Well, in 1983, I threw 327 feet, and the IAAF, which is the national governing body of our federation, decided that that was becoming too far and that stadiums couldn't handle the long throws. And then Uwe Hahn of East Germany threw 343 feet, and so he sort of shut the door on the decision, and they decided that they would change the rules. So basically what they've done is they've moved the center of mass up in the javelin. It used to be 4 centimeters back. Now it's moved up forward so it dumps over sooner. They've thinned the front of the javelin to make it less aerodynamic and thickened the back end of the javelin. And so that's basically what they've done to it, and that's why the distances are a lot shorter now.
What was the worry about those long throws exactly?
Well, they didn't want the javelin throw to become a spectator participation sport.
Changed it for that reason. Dr. Leroy Walker is with me right now. And our first young man we're going to see is Viktor Evzyakov of the Soviet Union, 29 years old. Just a couple of weeks ago against the East Germans, he threw 273.7. This is his first throw of the afternoon.
That's a good throw. He got good arm into it with a good turn, and he is out with a very good throw, Charlie.
Just shy of 80 meters for Evzyakov of the Soviet Union.
Notice the good rebound he has in the crossover, and he gets the full power of his elbow into that throw. It's a very awkward position to throw the javelin. 260
feet 9 inches, and that gives him the early lead, just shy of 80 meters. This is Heino Pusta from the Soviet Union. He finished second behind Evzyakov in that same East German meet. He was second at the World Cup last year. With the old javelin, his best was 309.1. This is his first throw. Whoops, little foot fault there, huh?
Yeah, much too much speed at the end of the throw. He couldn't control himself. He was out of balance.
But it's a great throw. Look at it. It's a shame that it was a foot fault, more or less, or foul.
Notice as he's coming in, he gets a good crossover, but he has a little bit too much speed. He can't hold his balance. He must make that second step, which you ordinarily would not make. That caused a foul.
So that wipes out that great throw by Heino Pusta. Now here's Tom Petranoff of the United States. Holds the old javelin, holds the American record with the old javelin of 327.2. This is his first throw.
John, observe the contrast here, how easily he approaches, gets a good quick move at the end, so he can get power and finesse into the throw at the same time in a combination.
Past 80 meters. Let's watch it once again.
Good whip, starts it up as if it's a plane taking off, so it doesn't get caught in that aerodynamic situation that was being explained by Petranoff, and he gets a good throw in.
And it gives him the first round lead. So let's take a look at our first round leader with a Goodwill profile.
Tom has a terrific sense of humor. He's just a real easygoing, fun-loving, warm person. He's really a neat father. He, especially with the new one, he's been a really big help with Shannon. And that makes my job a lot easier.
Yeah, what do you got here, huh?
He's really very, very good. He's really a sweet dad.
I have a real fun family, and they're a big part of my life. I enjoy being a father. I enjoy coming home to little girls and playing around on the swing set and taking them to the beach and just experiencing life with them. They're a lot of fun. Just press a little bit too much. The video machine is probably my most valuable tool as far as being able to break down exactly what is happening and having my coaches and biomechanical people that look at it and give me a good idea on what forces that I'm using and not using, and I use it all the time. The drills I do are unique as far as javelin throwing goes, I think, in the United States, but not in Europe. That's what these drills create, are the actual specificity for my event and for catapulting this 8-foot 7-inch object a long ways. Olympic Day, finals. In '84, I took everything too seriously. I took everything too monetarily, the bonuses, the endorsements, and all this type of a thing, and I put too much pressure on myself.
Originally, after the Olympics, it was really devastating. It was hard to get over the fact that Tom hadn't done as well as we'd expected him to. As far as I was concerned, I didn't think anybody else could beat Tom. It had never happened to Tom before to throw that poorly.
It was just not there. And then I just went into a state of shock where I just couldn't believe that it happened. All this build-up to this 1 gram moment, and it went by with, it seemed like a blink. It just didn't really feel like it was the Olympic Games.
It took us a month or so to really get over it, and then from there on out, we had to set new goals, and he was on his way again.
I've got a vendetta out to make up for that big mistake I made in '84.
I'll be back.